Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward and today we're going to be doing my Premier League table prediction for the 2020-2021 season. You lot have been smashing the support on my videos and that's why I have brought this video out today. I said can we hit 15 likes on my last video and we're on about nearly 40 likes, so thank you for that. I want to say a big thank you because I've hit 100 subscribers already. I'm 2 videos in and I've already done it. I want to say a big thank you to Alex Griffin and everyone who came from his stream last night. Yeah, if you were watching his stream last night, stick around. We've got football content, we've got Leeds content, the season's starting soon, so stay here. We've got loads of videos to come. Before we get into my prediction of the table, be sure to drop a like down below, go in the description down below, follow my socials, and also if we hit 15 likes on this video, I will release my predictions for the week 1 Premier League season. So I'll predict the games. Will Leeds beat Liverpool? Of course they will. I'm not going to waste a load of your time today, okay? Because I'm just going to give you the team and my prediction of where they're going to finish. I've seen a lot of these videos and they're like half an hour long. I think you just want to know where your team's going to finish in my table. So I'll give you the team and where I think they're going to finish and then just a little bit talking about them. But yeah, it's not going to be too long. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, let's just get into it. So let's start off at the bottom of the table. In 20th position, I've put West Brom. It's very hard to predict anywhere this season because I think the Premier League quality this season is brilliant and I don't really know where anyone's going to finish. I put West Brom at the bottom because I look at their team and I see no real Premier League quality. They struggled at the back end of last season. Fair enough, yeah, they did come up second, but that was helped by a few results around them. I do think West Brom are a good side though. They'll probably shock a few teams here and there, but if I had to put a team at the bottom, it would be West Brom. I also think Bilic will be the first manager to get sacked or leave the job, okay? Come back to this video in a few months' time. In 19th, I've put Fulham. Again, it's that no real Premier League quality of the Fulham side. I think the inexperience of Scott Parker will not do them very well this season. Fair enough, he done them well to bring them up last season, but like I said in my other video, there was a few games last season where they were only winning 1-0s and stuff, and they're against not very good sides. And I know what you can say, they brought in a few good players, but is it good enough to keep themselves in the Premier League? What do you guys think? And my last one to get relegated, this is really hard because you could chuck a load of teams down there, but I'm just going to go with my 18th, Aston Villa. 36 of the 38 Premier League games last season, they were in the relegation zone. Fair enough, they did escape last year, but I think the quality of the Premier League last season isn't as good as this season, and they'll struggle to pick up points against decent sides this season. I don't believe Villa will be able to do it again. I don't believe Grealish will have that power to keep them up again. I'm not too sure though. It could be a long season for Villa. I think they'll pick up a few points here and there and maybe they'll just escape, but who knows. If I had to put anyone in the relegation zone, it probably would be Villa. In 17th, I've put West Ham. Again, I've wrote a few notes down and what I've said is the West Ham attackers have to be up to their best. If Rice goes, which maybe looks like he might be going to Chelsea, and defensively, they are clueless. So the attackers really need to switch on if they want to keep West Ham safe. I think David Moyes isn't a very good manager and can he keep them up? I hope he can, but who knows? I think West Ham could be yo-yoing with a relegation battle. In 16th, I've put Leeds United. I think there's way too much pressure on Leeds United to do well this season. Fair enough, we do have the god of Bielsa, but there's only so much he can do. And I think we'll be in and around the relegation battle all season. I think our squad depth is a bit worrying. Fair enough, we've got a decent starting 11, but then we've got a lot of youngsters from the bench who, can they cut it in the Premier League? In 15th, I've put Crystal Palace. Like I said in my other video, they have a very good attack of Jordan Ayew, Zaha and Eze, but defensively and all over the park, it may be even including attack, are they good enough to really be pushing for anything? I don't think they'll go down, but I think 15th is the right sort of spot for them. In 14th, I've put Newcastle United. I've wrote down on my notes they've got a few good new signings, you know, Callum Wilson, Ryan Fraser, Jamal Lewis. They are good signings, but they are all championship players, if you think about it. I think Newcastle will have a season as they start off very shaky and they'll be in and around the bottom, but as the season progresses, I think they will be comfortable in the end. I think for what Steve Bruce has done under the chairman they have, it has been decent for Newcastle, but again, I don't see them finishing higher than just a bog standard mid-table position. In 13th, I'll put Brighton. You know me, I thought Brighton were going to do very well this season. Well, maybe not very well, but I don't think they will have this awful season everyone's predicting them. I think they will surprise a few by beating some of the big sides, you know, the Arsenals or maybe like a Man City or something. I think they're good defensively and bringing in Adam Lallana for a bit of experience in the middle could see them sitting comfortably in mid-table. In 12th, I've put Southampton. Again, I think it's all about Danny Ings. If he scores, they stay comfortable. Ralph Hasenhüttl, their manager, is a very good manager, and I think he gets them playing very good football. And again, I think it'll be a comfortable season for Southampton, sitting around that 12th mark. 11th, I've put Sheffield United. I think last year Chris Wilder overachieved with the squad he had. He done a very good job last year, but I don't think he will do as good as last year. A lot of people had them to go down last season, but they proved a lot of people wrong. And as you become more experienced in the Premier League, you become a better Premier League side. I know that sounds stupid, but if you think about Norwich yo-yo, that's why they're not a very good Premier League side. Sheffield United, they stayed up despite all the odds, and now they'll be a very comfortable Premier League side. In 10th spot, I've put Burnley. In my notes, all I've put is Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche has done an amazing job at Burnley, and just the fact that they're so hard to beat. I think they will beat quite a few of the top 6 sides this season, or give them a tough game over at Turf Moor. I think Burnley will play a big part in the top 4 race, like maybe beat Chelsea here and there that moves Man United up or something like that. But again, they are a hard team to play, and I think Burnley will sit comfortably in 10th. In 9th position, I've put Leicester. Leicester done very well last season by finishing 5th, but I don't think they will do as well this year. They are in the Europa League, so I say to them, focus on that. Everyone knows if you win the Europa League, you get in the Champions League next season. So maybe they don't have to focus really on league position, maybe just have a very good Europa League competition. With Vardy being the age of 33, him still banging in goals, I think they'll be doing all right in the table, and I think hopefully they should have a good Europa League little run. In 8th, I've put Everton. I think the new signings of James Rodriguez, Doucouré and Allen in that midfield is deadly. I think the attraction and football that Ancelotti plays will do very well for Everton, and they will surprise a few this season. I don't think they'll push for that top 4 yet. Maybe next season, you never know. I think they need time to gel as a group and play the good football they can, and I think Everton will finish 8th and have a very, very good season. In 7th spot, I've gone with Wolves. I think they'll have another good season. They are a very good footballing side, and I actually think the loss of Matt Doherty is going to play a big factor. I think they will be able to push for top 4, but again, I think this year's competition in the Premier League is going to be so hard for Wolves that other teams around them are just going to be better. But I do think they'll finish comfortably in 7th place. In 6th, I've put Arsenal. I've put in my notes, Arteta is getting there. He's getting there to be a very good manager. Finishing 6th for Arsenal will be a very good stepping stone in becoming a better team again. But I think Arteta as manager is a foot in the right direction. Okay, he loves the club, and I think they'll play very good football this season. Like, they'll be a very good football inside to watch. In 5th, I've put Spurs. I think inconsistency will be their factor for not getting top 4. I think they'll get too many draws here and there to lose their chance of getting in the top 4. But who knows, if Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, if they have very good seasons, you never know. They could finish in the top 4. And this is Mourinho's first whole season in charge, and you know what the man can do. So who knows, they could finish top 4, but I think they will finish 5th. Now in 4th spot, I've gone for Manchester United. Like I said in my other video, during lockdown, they played very, very good football. But I think to be comfortably in the top 4 spot, they need some more signings. Van der Beek was a very good signing, but is it enough? They need that Jadon Sancho signing, and they also need another defender. And I think Manchester United will benefit of Tottenham's inconsistency. I maybe think Man United will slip up on the odd game, but then Tottenham will lose as well, so it will help them. And that battle for top 4 between Spurs and Man United, I believe, will be very good. In 3rd position, I put Chelsea. Very, very good signings. But is it too much? I know they'll play very good football this season, but is getting so many players in good for the squad? So much competition that, people will feel so much pressure to stay in the side. But sometimes pressure is the best thing, so who knows? I think Frank Lampard, as much as I don't really like Frank Lampard, he's doing a good job over at Chelsea. The board has given Frank Lampard ambition. He goes, I've seen that player, I want him, bring him in the team. But I think anywhere lower than 3rd for Chelsea, then I see that as a bad season. I really want to know what the objectives are for Chelsea this season. Like, are they supposed to win trophies? I don't know. I don't think they'll get in the top 2 though. I think they'll close the gap between Man City and Liverpool, but I don't think they will do enough to get in the top 2. In 2nd spot, I've put Man City. I think if Messi signed, this would be a whole complete different story. But he has confirmed he is staying at Barcelona now, so he won't be coming into the Man City squad. I believe that Pep Guardiola has no plan B. Once he gets discovered, like his tactics are, they crumble. This is a very important season for Pep Guardiola. He has to either win the Champions League or win the Premier League to, I think, keep his job. I think he's underachieved a lot in European competitions with Man City, so if he doesn't win the Champions League this season, I think bye-bye Guardiola. And that means in first position, I have put Liverpool. I don't believe they'll run away with it like they did last season, but I think they will retain it again. I think they'll just beat the teams that maybe the teams below them won't beat. You know, that they'll get the easy like 4-5-0 maybe at Leeds, whereas maybe some other teams will struggle in that games, but I think they'll just win a lot of games. I think a big factor also is they will beat Man City, and if they beat Man City, I think whoever beats whoever will win the title. Do you know what I mean? If Liverpool smash Man City, they'll just keep going. But I think both Liverpool and Man City won't be as consistent as they were last season. They will lose games, and that's what's going to make this Premier League the best in a long time. So I hope you have enjoyed my predictions video. I want to know who you think are getting in the top 4 and who are getting relegated. Like I said before, if you guys want to see my predictions for the Week 1 Premier League games on Friday, drop 15 likes. We smashed 15 likes in about 45 minutes on the last video. Can we do it quicker than that? Your support has been amazing, so be sure to subscribe down below. And yeah, let's just keep it going on this channel. I've been Ollie Ward. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you later.